So guys, a new movie has just dropped on Netflix and I couldn't help but hit that play button and wow, did I get a movie. It's called Hitman and it stars Glen Powell and Adria Arjona. Man, I mean the chemistry, wow. Stay around for more. G'day viewers, Retro Man here and welcome to the show. Now today I'll be reviewing a brand new Netflix film called Hitman. It stars the charismatic Glen Powell and the beautiful Puerto Rican actress Adria Arjona. Now guys, this is a very quirky film. In fact, you could say it's witty, it's sassy, and it really works thanks to the chemistry of its two stars. Now this film is directed by Richard Linklater. Now that guy has made a lot of films over the years. I mean, he really has an eclectic catalogue, and guys, I particularly like his Before Sunrise films. They were romantic dramas that starred Ethan Hawke and Julie Delpy. They were a trilogy, guys. So guys, with these two stars and Richard Linklater at the helm, this film has something going on. Now Hitman is a film that I would describe as a comedic thriller with an undercurrent of romantic comedy running through it and a thread of black comedy. It's rather a unique concoction, guys, but I will say it's 1 hour and 55 minutes and it turns out to be thoroughly entertaining from start to finish. Now let's get into the premise, guys. Glen Powell stars as Gary Johnson, a college professor who works part-time at the New Orleans Police Department. Now one day when he is working undercover on a stakeout, a co-worker of his is actually fired and Glenn has to step up, guys, and go head first into this sting operation where he assumes the identity of a hitman with the goal of arresting those who try to hire him. And as it turns out, Glenn discovers that he has a real talent for this job, and as time goes on he finds himself dressing up and taking on fake accents and mannerisms and really getting into the job. So guys, it's kind of a little bit Fletch-like. Do you remember that film with Chevy Chase where Chevy was assuming all those identities? Well, this film kind of has shades of that in these undercover hitman moments where Glenn is taking on all of these little identities to get the job done, and it makes for a rather entertaining watch. In fact, they're kind of like little sketch moments peppered throughout this really interestingly constructed story. Now guys, after Glenn's been doing this job for a while, he kind of encounters this battered woman who really is having a lot of trouble with her husband. In fact, she tells Glenn that her husband's abusive and she just cannot take anymore, and this is where Adria Arjona comes in, and she plays a character called Madison, and guys, she is just striking from the get-go, and she presents a scenario to Glenn where she wants her abusive husband killed. Now guys, Glenn has sparks with her right from the start, and guys, I felt it, and I'm sure if you watch this film you'll feel it too. The chemistry ignites, and in that moment Glenn actually decides, hang on a minute, the best advice that I can give this girl is to take the money and walk away and escape and have a brand new life and forget about this husband. So Glenn basically turns the job down. Adria takes his advice and they move forward. And guys, it just so happens that the two wind up coming together again and they get involved in a little bit of a romantic entanglement. Now this is where the film really ignites and goes to the next level. Things spice up, and what you will find is that you will just get swept up in the romantic comedy aspects of their relationship. These two really perform well together. I mean, you would kind of think that this chemistry would be happening off the screen as well. They just make such a cute couple, these two, and I think their acting is just fabulous. So guys, what I will say is the thrust of this film is watching Glenn and Andrea really strut their stuff together, and whenever they're on the screen together, this film really takes flight. So guys, they have the X factor, and they may not be household names, these two, but the joy and pleasure of this film is watching them become household names potentially. I mean, these are star-making performances, and I guess now viewers are watching, film producers are watching, and it's up to them to take the next step to mega stardom. So all eyes are on these two now, guys, and I think Glenn and Andrea have big futures. So Hitman for me is a rather interesting film. It's very quirky, and it kind of caught me by surprise. When I saw the trailer, I felt, okay, there's some shades of Baby Driver here. Do you remember that film a few years back with Ansel Elgort? Well, that was a fun film, and I think Hitman is also extremely winning. So guys, now on to my final appraisal. Should you stream or skip Hitman? Well guys, this is pretty easy. Definitely stream it. This film is a joy. The 2 stars are fun to watch, and if you're looking for a laugh, peppered with some thriller aspects and guys, a lot of romantic entanglements, this one will really hit the sweet spot for you. So guys, director Richard Linklater has really come up with a winner here, and these 2 actors, I mean, they will be so happy that they were cast in this thing. In fact, I think Glenn Powell worked on the screenplay with Linklater, and guys, if this is the result that they came up with, who knows, there could be another movie lurking in the shadows there that these two could work on, because they really are a formidable team. So all in all, a great experience. Definitely stream Hitman, and you will see Retro Man again very soon. But until then guys, please like, comment and subscribe, and keep watching Retro Man Down Under, because you will never know what is going to pop up next, just like Hitman. Until next time, this is Retro Man, living the dream, retro style. Stay gold.
Thanks for watching. Retro Man will return faster than a boomerang. But in the meantime, please check out these other episodes.